What's up, guys? My name is omgurheadsgone, and welcome to episode 3 of my Black Ops 2 tips and tricks series. So let's get right into it. I'm going to start off today helping you guys improve your aim. So let's go. Tip 1. Choose your sensitivity wisely. It is a common misconception that a higher sensitivity will improve your gameplay. This is completely false, and in a lot of scenarios, it will completely limit your ability to stay accurate. A lot of professional players play on much lower sensitivities than you would think. An example is Optic Scumpy, who is known for his lock-on target aim, and he only uses, get this, 5 sensitivity. That is around 3 sensitivity in older Call of Duties. Now, I actually thought this was a little bit crazy, a little bit too low, but I actually started to lower down my sensitivity over a couple of games, and I noticed my accuracy at range improved dramatically. All I had to do was make sure when I went around corners, I wasn't pre-looking too much so that I wouldn't have to turn too much if I happen to miss somebody. But otherwise, having a lower sensitivity dramatically improved my gameplay. I was using like 11, now I'm down to 7, and I really like it. My accuracy is so much better, so you guys should definitely try playing around with your sensitivity. I'm not saying necessarily that lower sensitivity will help everybody, but for a lot of players, I think it will definitely improve your aim. So let's move on to tip 2. Try to keep your aim always at knee to waist level. This allows your recoil to work for you in most gunfights you encounter, and instead of having to burst fire because your shots are flying over your opponent's head, your bullets will stay on target as your recoil draws your gun upward, often even leading to easy headshots, depending on the weapon, of course. There's some exceptions like the M27, which doesn't have too much recoil, and in scenarios like that, you might want to have your aim always more leveled at chest. But for most guns, like especially SMGs that have a lot of recoil, keeping your aim between the knee and waist level will benefit you tremendously. So give that a try, and let's get started on tip number 3. This is actually a really basic tip, but you'd be surprised how many people really don't do this. When you get into a gunfight, make sure that you continue to adjust your aim to the moving target. I know that I actually used to kind of get into gunfights and I would just kind of keep my aim on one spot and try to take them out, but you have to learn to begin to follow your target as they actually move, and this is going to help you tremendously on keeping your aim precise. It's going to help you actually jump from target to target because you're going to make sure you get rid of the current target you're shooting at and you can get to the next one perfectly and easily. And this also really ties in with tip 1, my lower sensitivity tip, because by having a lower sensitivity, you're going to have an easier time actually following your target, because small movements with your analog stick won't still be too large to the point where you get off target. By having that lower sensitivity, you're going to be able to follow your targets much easier. And look at this, just bang bang bang, I'm aiming right at the target, I'm taking them out, and I'm moving on to the next one. Okay, now let's move on to tip number 4. This is a really basic tip, but it works really well, especially if you're having trouble with your aim. Put a silencer on your gun. What a lot of people don't realize is unsilenced guns have a muzzle flash, and essentially what this is it's a little flash that goes off at the tip of your gun every time you shoot a bullet, so it kind of gets in the way of your aim until you're more experienced and you don't have to rely too much on a perfect line of sight. So as you can see right there, in that clip, I was using an unsilenced gun I just picked up, and you can see there's a flash going off, and that actually really screws around with your aim if you're not an experienced Call of Duty player. So put on a silencer and you won't have that flash, and it's going to make it a lot easier to stay on target. So anyways, that's the end of this video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it helped you out a ton. If it did, please comment, rate, and subscribe. I'd really appreciate it. And until next time, peace out, people. God damn. Did you see that? Freaking swore, but killed me. God.